Hello everyone, this is Fire Swamp, and today I'm going to be doing another Heisenberg level. Now, normally I'd let these levels sit a while just to see if anyone actually clears them, but I received word that Velocity 7 is way harder than Velocity 5, which I actually had significant amounts of trouble with. So, with that in mind, I think that that's enough of an incentive for me to actually give this map a shot. Let's see if this is accurate, that this map is significantly harder than the last one. Okay. So let's just take a quick look. V-reactor, we've got one of those. Interesting. Okay. Start with 1,000 green R. Okay, there is... I mean, I have ideas. I don't want to do them, but I think I could, like... Let's just see if this works. So if I just have the lab here, I just am curious if this works, just how well this works. So, oh, easily. I could easily connect through, yeah, if I disable this, or actually better yet, I just make a tower here just to actually solidify the connection. And then I could have a... Yeah, I could have a factory here. Can I bridge across here? Okay. I'm just trying to keep stock of what I've got. So let's just go into the editor and let's figure out where things are. Oh, sounds off. Let's fix that. Okay. So unlock wolf. Unlock nothing. Okay, nothing I care about down there. Summoner. Okay, there's a very valuable one. Launcher. I don't have nearly enough red on to care about that. I've got... Ooh, wait. 2.5. That could be worth it. Okay. Let's just take a look. Orbitals. PF, Blaster, okay. So Blaster, Summoner. Those are kind of the two that I would have the biggest priority on. Now, if I'm down here, I can snipe this. Now, looking through this, I have an idea. So... my thinking is that I really want access to this 1,000 green R. Because with this 1,000 green R, V-reactor, Dawn, just get that up, I win. Let's just take a look. So let's just restart. Let's just pretend that all of the mortars are offline, just because I don't want them interfering with this. Let's just take a look at the timings on everything. Because right now, what I'm thinking, and I'm just going to make sure, yeah, these are both very high ground, so... my current thinking is, yeah, I'm thinking about bridging across this and basically holding both of these. It is quite ambitious, but I start with 500 red on. I start with a green armor and a refinery completed. I have an energy box right here, so I could actually build this pylon. So I could actually build up, like, first of all, a connection to here and this pylon, and then I could probably even send to this pylon. And the idea is the second I connect to here from down here, because this is where I'd start, as soon as I connect to this, I immediately get an injection of 200 energy from the ultra caps. And meanwhile, I would ideally have a factory being done to extract this green R to immediately shove into a V-reactor and... oh, I start with no V shields. Where are they? They're probably on the map somewhere if they exist. Where? Okay, so I start with a bunch of cannons there. So let's just take stock of what I've got. All of those, all of those, all of those. Am I missing... oh. Shields, where are you? Shields. Okay, so shields are there. Here are the V shields. Okay. So I have 3 V shields. So if I were to do V shields, My priority would be down in the south here, because we've got 2 advanced emitters. Can I really just not select advanced emitters? Whatever. Okay, so priority would be like a V shield, like basically, basically a V shield there, and then I think I'm just going to use normal red shields to hold this. And then then I don't know. I think it's hard to know what I do with the V shield, because I think I'm going to want to do a V shield here to get access to this green Armother, and have that plus this green Armother be my permanent sources of green. Let's just make sure that these are... Okay, so these are triple rate. Yep. Okay. So that should work. Okay. Now with that in mind, I think I've got enough information. Is there ever a world where I'd start here? Purely for the energy, not with a green R cache. Made this mistake on the last level. I didn't consider the resource terrain because I was so fixated on getting green R and getting a V reactor. With a green R box right here, I think it makes sense for me just to blitz that, because I think that I could get a V reactor up by 4 minutes. It would be a bit close, depending on exactly how I do it, but it should work. Now, just to be sure, this was a blaster. Is there anything else I spend stuff on? No, V reactor is the priority. Okay, now let's just take a look at creeper flow and just kind of see what goes where. Okay, you guys just go up there. I'm just curious what timings I'm looking at, because this scares me. Okay. Before a minute hits, this is already destroying me. Before a minute... Okay, so I think... So this one's easy. I can basically just say, I'm just going to build a shield here. I've got 200 ARG in here, so that will keep this safe. What concerns me is this, and this. So if I go with over here, I think I'm going to need to blitz out shields with this red on. I almost wonder if I want to not start here, not start down here, start up here, just so I can rush out a factory quick enough to actually defend my stuff. Which is a bit extreme, but, you know. Yeah, and then this comes up. Oh my god, this is fast. Okay. But I think that with shields, I could get access to 2 red-on veins, which would be 5 shields, with green R coming in to get the V shields, and then I could basically just surround my base and then win. Okay, so I have a plan. Might be a silly plan, but I'm willing to try. I don't need a silly amount of energy production from towers. I would like a good amount though. Trying to decide how best to handle this, because on the one hand, okay, yeah, I think I'm just gonna, because yeah, I could go crazy with the I could go crazy with the towers here, but I think that the priority is just get a connection. So again, I could start right. Gonna start here. Gonna start with these two towers. You are disabled. I don't need you right now. So mortars, you aren't particularly useful right now. You want just disable everything and just get it into my base where it's safe. So I can actually just use those resources effectively. Okay. Now, I could do a pile. Oh, it's so close. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try and actually just shield line here. Like, make a shield here, and shield here, and see if that works. So for that, I'm going to need a second shield just to drop into here. You know what? I'm just going to go crazy on this. Just go for it. And up here, I need to disable towers. I just need a connection here, a connection there. You two disabled, you disabled. Oh, is this really not gonna quite fit? Well, gonna go with some slight inefficiencies just to get this connection working. So, 1, 2, so that's 10, 15. I can't math. 40, no, 40 energy, 65 to here. Okay, you know what? I think that that's a good enough point. Let's just go and see what happens. If this fails, it fails. Oh, I didn't move these over. So I'm going to probably want one. I think I'm gonna want both of these down here. So I could just try and rush one out there. Rush one there. How do I want to handle the factory? Oh. Okay. Oh. I got the tower stacking bug. See if I can pull it. There it is. No. Whatever. Disable both of them. No, what? Just. Oh, I got it. Cool. I think this is still going to be a bit slow. This only has 1 energy, so disable you. Yeah, I screwed this up slightly, but I'm alive. Let's just stop panicking. Okay. Just. Okay. I'm alive. Things are going, I'd say okay, but that's you know what? You come over here and just start helping. You are going to be the same on this side. Where are the cannons, actually? Okay. I'm going to need this here, and then I'm going to probably want this right here. That's my goal. Wait, why am I building this tower? Whatever, it's not my brightest idea, but it's done now. Okay. I think I probably built too many shields here. Which is why you are now going to be promoted to Protector of there. And I'm actually going to move you down to with the express goal of trying to get access to this Redon for a more permanent supply of Redon ore. Okay, I have red on. Do I have time? To build a big wall. This one might be a bit optimistic. Put it back a bit, just to... Okay. These are almost done. I think that this will actually work. You there. Okay, I now have access to energy. Energy crate, just please deploy energy to all of this infrastructure. What do I do with this? I think I'm just going to actually protect the main... No, I'm going to want you there. You... right here trying to protect stuff. Hopefully this works. Might need to push this back over to like here. I've already got the energy out of these, so I don't care as much about them. So actually I'm just going to drop that there. Maybe I can get a cannon up. Maybe that makes sense. Okay. Oh, I wasn't building the reactor. Let's get the reactor going, and I need it in a safe place. You know what? I have energy right now. Just start laying into stuff. I don't care what exactly you lay into. Gonna need that over there. You lot are enabled, and you are just basically gonna be my general protectors of this area. I have energy. I don't really have energy production, but... Okay. This... Oh, did I lose a shield there? Or did I never build it? Am I silly? Whatever. The V-shield gen will protect me, I hope. Oh god. Yeah, it'll protect. It'll protect. Just... Oh god, I screwed this up. Because now this shield pushed this creeper up on here. You know what? You, if you can come over here and help. I don't know which will be done faster, this one or... Well, this totem is gonna help me a lot. Although as this shield grows, it's gonna cause me some problems. You get in there just to help. I'm gonna lose this, that's fine. Cannon just to protect. This is too much of a height difference, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm starting to lose some of my high ground stuff, but that is fine. So long as I survive and win, that is all okay. I'm just going to plop you right there. I know it's not going to get the edges. That's fine. Let's just start. Let's just get a cannon there preemptively and a mortar there to help. Okay. Think I am alive. The stuff that's coming up from the bottom here is a bit concerning. Oh, I'm still not building that reactor, am I? Ugh. Focus, 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 focus. Okay, so that will generate me a ton of energy once it's done. Maybe it makes more sense. Can I put it inside the shield? I cannot. So yeah, I guess this is going to be the best spot it can be in. That is too much of a height difference, so I'm going to need to get that there so I can... Or not. I can just connect up to the tower because that's how that works. Yeah. Yeah, the, oh, this shield is gonna... Yeah, when this shield grows, it's gonna cause problems. Just cannons go. Let's see. I might actually be able to connect to... Oh, I can. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm running a bit low on just sheer energy production, but that is okay by me. My big concern right now is actually is actually red on production. Okay. Cannon move up. Can I just... Is it worth it to snipe this? Whatever. Actually, no, I don't. I want to extract as much green art as possible. With that in mind, just so I can get this, all this green art out ASAP, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to build a bunch of V-rods now. 6 will extract 240, so that's half of that, and then that leaves me with a bunch for the V-reactor. Yeah, seems like a plan. The question is, do I want to start enabling this? How close am I to getting this urn? Not very. Yeah, I can just connect to that directly right now, so I'm going to do exactly that. Can's almost done. Yeah, my energy production still isn't great. Where's this connect? Wait, why is this not connected? Oh, because there's a wall of height 7 right there. Of course there is. Okay, Cannon, see if you can help clear that out. Okay. I think it's about time I actually get a hardline connection here. Or, not a... Oh, that's a problem, that's a problem. You activate and you go right here. This needs to live. If I lose this tower, that's not ideal, but that's fine. But I absolutely 100% need this pylon. Okay. Blaster and heavy blaster. Come on, Ken. Go, 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 go. Protect it, protect it, protect it. Good job. I'm not focusing. Focus, focus, focus. Okay, so I've still got a decent amount of energy in the bank, but my energy production is not sufficient. Now, I'm not too worried about my long-term energy generation, because as soon as this V-reactor is done, I win in regards to energy generation. What concerns me is that it will only be done by around the 4-minute mark. So let's get this. That will get me red on production, and right now I have 8 shields. I'll soon be disabling 2 of them. Okay, they're gone. You lot, congratulations. One of you can come in here and protect this stuff. The other one, I don't know what to do with you. I'm going to actually try and get this urn. And for that, I'm going to need a terp. So yeah, you just jump down there and try and push that out. Actually, you want to know what? You go in and do that. You, I don't know what to do with you. Yeah, I actually don't know what to do with this shield right now. Disable you and just kind of put you here as an emergency for something. Okay, that's that. Okay, things are going well. That means save. Okay. And with that, I should have more red on, so with this and this, I should have more red on production than usage. And I'm just going to build up a bunch of towers to help my production a bit. Okay, I'm energy positive. I'm going to use that on infrastructure right now. This concerns me because this isn't active yet. Once it activates, it's going to start doing dangerous stuff. So I think I'm actually going to want a mortar here. You move into better position to do damage. I think I might even want some mortars in here just doing damage into this valley, because, yeah, that's one of the places that I'm concerned about, because it's my main connection point right here. Okay. Oh god, don't jump down there yet, because this isn't done. Wait. Okay, I need to start my green art production. That's what I was forgetting to do. So then I think I'm safe to move it out so it's not blocking green art spawns. I think actually you can help clear this out. Okay. I think things are going well. It's hard to know because I didn't stop the blob nest, so I've got the blob nest over here, the skimmer factory over here, so I'm gonna need snipers over here, and also because skimmers do weird things, I'm just gonna need snipers all around here, and some backups over here. I'm going to need snipers over along this ridge and along here just to get rid of these blobs, so I need a lot of snipers. The spores I actually don't even know they're here. 12 of them. Okay, that's a lot, but I think that's not a problem. So 12, just to do some quick math, I would need 8 times 12, 96 radon to deal with them. I have more than enough in my factory, so I'm not worried about running out of radon shooting them down. Now I need a plan of where I want to go. What should my... Oh, I was right to be worried about this. Okay, yeah, creeper's already pushing up into here. It's not much, but you wanna know what? This area is more important than this one. Let's just get a mortar there. Yeah, once this emitter comes online, I'm slightly scared of that. So let's start preparing for that. Mortar, get into a better position, do a bit more damage. Lost a tower, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna get you in position to start just clearing this out because it's annoying me. Okay, I have an urn. I should have been building this urn portal earlier so I can get energy collection. But, okay, you two disable and get up here, cannon down here, shield. I think I'm gonna get a shield there. What I'm going to do is I'm just gonna start getting backup shields just in case things go wrong. I think that it probably makes more sense to start getting like backup snipers. Okay, so you 5 snipers, I think that I'm gonna put those in the most far away location that I'm going to need them. So again, I'm going to want snipers around here to take out the skimmers. So I'm going to get them preemptively in this area. And I don't really care if this area gets stunned too much, but I don't want the skimmers getting through this area. So I'm just going to try and make like a thorough network of snipers to kind of prevent them from getting through, if that makes sense. Basically, I don't need an overwhelming number of snipers to hit all of the skimmers back here. I only care that they get hit here and not, like, make it past this. Okay. Okay, urn portal's going. My energy collection, my energy storage is going down, which is suboptimal, but... total creeper level is going up, which is not great. You know what? I have the red on to sustain this. You go up here and just start. Just so I can take this area. Okay. All of you on, and I'm gonna keep 5 up here just to knock things down. And I'm gonna get like 2 or 3 over here because they're near the factory, so they can resupply a lot easier. Okay, I now have energy efficiency, energy collection, whatever you want to call it. Things are going okay, I think. 248. so this is where I'm slightly worried, because my V-reactor is not done, and it won't be for another minute and a bit, which means that I can't really rely on it to help me against the skimmers and blobs, although I think I probably could a bit. But I think I'm going to start getting the sniper wall up here. So my main goal, actually, I really should get snipers up in the north first because they're further away. I think I'm going to try and get a sniper, like a pair of snipers down here, because they have the best line of sight to everything there. Okay, that is the warning, just to make sure on the mini-map of the blob nest, the spore launcher, and the skimmer factory, there are only 3 things glowing, which is a good sign that I caught everything. Okay, as this gets more and more, gonna get 2 right there. This is where my energy storage goes down. This has activated, which is not good. Let's get this here just to kind of blunt the wave. I don't have anything up here. You know what? Congratulations, you are armed, and you are now going to kind of just blunt whatever you can against this front here. It's not much, but it just kind of helps, because it limits where the creeper can come up. So yeah, I can just... You know what? I wonder if I actually just have enough to make, like, a decent wall. Like, I could make a shield here. I think probably over here. Here makes more sense, because the emitter right here is the problem. Oh god. Oh god, my energy. It's not doing good things. Okay. Okay, these snipers are fully stocked, which is good. This V-reactor is very close to being done. Oh god, I'm about to lose that shield. Come on, cannon. Damn it. Alright, that's not good. Died there. That pylon was kind of important, because it was what let me have fast connections. Okay. God, I'm still seconds off of that. Okay, 4 seconds. U-lot activates. I need missile. I need missile. And I need snipers over here, and I'm just gonna go for it and hope that I have enough. And hope that things work out. It's gonna be close, but as soon as this is up and running, everything will work perfectly. Okay. I have the energy to sustain this. Go, 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 go. Okay, cannon out. Oh, good God. Okay. It's dying. Oh god, that sniper, I needed you. Okay, skimmers are coming in. Oh, I forgot to get snipers on this side. I'm probably... Okay, but you know what? You back off. Oh, good God. Okay. Oh, that's suboptimal. Okay, whatever. I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. I'd like to stay that way. Okay, I have energy. Start using it. Okay, I lost this here. You are going to be a great backup. OMG. eggs. Oh, I didn't even consider them, but it should be fine. Oh, I lost this. Okay, you know what? That's enough that I need. That's enough. I should reload. Yeah, the fact that I delayed this reactor. This is why I was so annoyed when I realized I delayed that reactor. Is because I know how valuable that is. Okay, so I know what happened here. So you there, you there, you there, and that is going to be my wall. I have the ARG to sustain that. Okay, you do not need to be shooting there. That is energy I should be using elsewhere. This is activating. Okay. Now that this is going to be protected by shields, I'm going to move this cannon over here. Okay. I just need as much energy as possible. I need to be not wasting it. This mortar is doing productive things with its energy, so it's going to be continuing to fire. But my plan is that every ounce of energy is used in a sensible way. The problem is that this connection makes sense, as much as I don't want to be spending energy on it. I also would love a backup connection just so I can prevent that, but I think that the real backup connection is going to be from MRIFs. How many shields do I have? 11 with 1 disabled. Okay, so you turn yourself off because you aren't being used. Okay, all of you activate. And then sniper. So what concerns me is, first of all, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stay connected to that, and I am using a lot. You know what? I don't need you. You can be deactivated. That's fine, and that will help my red on supply right now. Yeah, I have no energy right now, but that's because I'm supplying these snipers. Once they are supplied, things will go a lot better. What? Yeah, you move up here as well. Yeah, the fact this gets done so close, like if this was done 20 seconds earlier, I'd be golden. Don't need to waste energy on that. Okay. Now this is where my energy starts to take a bit of a nosedive, but this V-reactor is going to be up in 10 seconds, so it's not a problem, I hope. Please don't be a problem. These snipers are up. Good. I might need to protect this area with towers, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a quick save. That's up. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay. I might not be able to get these up in time, but I'm going to damn well try. Okay. Okay, good luck. Got a bunch of blobs heading up here. And I had really none that came in this direction, which is exactly what I needed. Now, the question is... Okay, hit a shield, that's fine. Yeah, it's hitting shields, which is perfectly fine. Oh, one hit that. That's a problem. I think I can live. I think. The problem is that when these get hit, they are off for a non-trivial amount of time. I think it's like a minute. Yeah, what concerns me more... This one got hit. Damn it. Oh, with these eggs coming in. Okay, you don't shoot eggs. I have a plan. What am I losing? Sniper... Ultra capacitor, yeah, that's not ideal, but that is acceptable. You activate just to keep things alive for a second. I really need my V shields back online ASAP. Oh my god, a blob has gotten in there. So, mortar. At this point, I just need to start doing damage, because that's my problem right now. Raw damage output. Gonna lose a refinery here. That's fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Let's just get a backup there right now. I have energy. I should stop worrying about this stuff. Okay, so I think that my next goal is I'm going to start pushing into here. And for that, just going to start mortaring this. I have energy. I'm going to start using it. Let's see if I can get this right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and get these eggs popped in a way that works out well for me. So this shield is going to come in here, activate, and then all of my snipers are going to start shooting eggs. And the idea is that I want that popped. These are all going to come up. All these snipers are going to turn around, pop all those eggs, and I'm going to win. Okay. What died? Tower. Okay. Please don't die. Okay. I think what I'm going to do... I think I'm going to start getting some V capacitors because I also increase my energy capacity. Although, do I need them with 2 ultra caps? No. I just need to go for raw energy gen. How much longer are these stunned? Oh, good God. It's been a minute. Unlock, damn you. I'm running out of red on. I need to start deactivating some of these shields, but... Yeah, I just need to start replacing them with energy weapons of some variety. And that's exactly what I'm going to just do, whether or not it works, because I need to do it or else I'm going to lose, because I lost connection to this when this went down. That was what was going on. Okay. Whatever. Shields can survive 40 seconds without access to... without resupply of run on. What is... Come on. Thank you. Oh, thank God these reactivated. Jesus, that was a while. Okay. Good news, I have a ton of energy with which to sink into defenses. Bad news, I don't have red on right now, and I really need to fix that. Okay. Once this unlocks, come on, come on, come on. Fast, fast, fast. There we go. Okay, so this is going to get me access to my red on. I need more defenses over here. I have Liftic. I think I should be using it on V-Rods. Let's, I don't know, put these up here. I'm going to deactivate you. Just rely on cannons here because I really do need to fix my low red on. This is going to help, but that is certainly not the end of it. This is going to help me get a bit more liftic, but I could be using it on a blaster, and I think I might actually be doing that soon. Just get a blaster up and running because blaster is super good. Maybe it makes sense to rush out a heavy blaster because as soon as I get one of these, I can just start sieging stuff, and it does massive damage. So actually, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start investing liftic into that. What died? Tower. Yeah, I need more mortars on this side just to start hammering the creeper before it can push up. So I'm going to need some sniper defense over here. I think that I lost snipers up here, didn't I, when I wasn't paying attention? And another wave of skimmers is about to come in and ruin my day. Okay. Spores I'm not too worried about. No, I should be worried about. I think I might deactivate this when it gets close. You know what I'm going to do? Supply off on all shields. Again, they can survive 40 seconds without being resupplied of any ammo. So I'm going to use that and just make sure that all of that ammo goes to the... all of the ammo goes to the missiles because that's what I need right now. I need those missiles up because what caused me so many problems over the last 2 minutes is the fact that I lost this V shield and this V shield. That's what nearly killed me. So I just need running out of energy, but that's because I'm supplying snipers. I think I've done it. I think I've survived. Now at this point, the only real threat I've got is the eggs. It's the only thing I'm really concerned about right now. Okay. At this point, I'm going to put all shields, just start resupplying the shields, because I'm going to need those. You shield, go right here. Don't shoot eggs right now while I get this into position. Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I'm going to want to start sniping eggs before they even get close, because I can actually deal with the raw creeper output. Do I have anything else that can increase my energy gen? Not really. Oh, I lost a cannon. Must mean there's actually a lot of creeper there, which is suboptimal. Okay, let's get these mortars up so they'll start hammering this. Can I start accessing this? I am going to need a bigger... yeah, I'm going to need a pylon connection down. Okay. This will get me a bit more energy. And I need to decide what I'm doing next. So I think that my biggest goal is this spore launcher, because it is a pain in the ass. Alternatively, I could go grab the summoner, but I think that that is not as important. I think that I should just hard focus on pushing into this spore launcher. Okay. I don't know what. Start shooting eggs. Don't care. You move in there and activate. Activate, damn you. That will make the eggs pop up, which means that they can then be sniped over a shield, but it won't cause problems. Okay. Creator production is still going up, which is not great. I wonder, maybe rushing this emitter is actually a bigger priority. Or just any emitter. Just start getting any amount of production down, because I think that just the raw creator production is... Yeah, I guess that with the creator still going up, the raw creeper production is still a threat. But again, once I get the big cannon, the heavy blaster up, I think that that will be a worry of the past. Another option is I could just rush out to an urn. Another urn I could put into fire range, which will help me so much. So many options. I think that at this point I just need to pick one and go with it. And I would like to get rid of the spore launcher, I think. The spore launcher is just the biggest threat, it's the most annoying, and I would really like to not have to deal with it. Because, yeah, it's creating these massive waves and eating up a bunch of my sniper energy. And it's pushing into my base, despite the fact that I've got good shield coverage. Yeah, and this is about to push up, I think, isn't it? It's going to come onto this high ground. The real question is, how do I push in? And I think that the answer is, I'm just going to get a bunch of mortars on this side. I'm going to try and push with this V-shield. I'm going to keep this V-shield because I really want to keep access to this red and I don't want to mess with that. I'm going to push in, kill this advanced emitter. Okay. The total creeper level is going down. Things are going well. And I think that at this point I'm going to start pushing down to the low ground here. Should get 2 connections there just to make sure. And I'm going to start leapfrogging these shields. Or actually, change of plans. You are going to be defending right here. And once you are up, I'm going to try and land you down there. Again, priority, number 1, this advanced emitter. That'll let me push into this spore launcher. And then... now I could probably just keep pushing along to get this advanced emitter, but I think that this emitter right here, just because it has 300 production right now, would really help. Actually, no, it's always going to be 300 production. I think the advanced emitters are higher priority because as I kill more creeper, their production is going to go up, and it's going to be more valuable than this one. This one I can just keep suppressed with, like, 5 mortars. Okay, that's a bit optimistic. That assumes things go very well for me, but in theory, I could defend that with 5 mortars. So let's just start putting these mortars here, just keep this area suppressed. Oops. concerns me is that these snipers are going to start popping these eggs, which is just going to create a massive wave of creeper, which I need to deal with right now. Oh, please get in position to kill that skimmer before it causes problems. Whatever, good enough. You just be in the air. You want to? I'm going to make sure that this is in the air too, because I don't know if it's immune to skimmer stuns. Shields are immune to skimmer stuns, but I don't know if V shields are. Okay, so I think at this point it's fairly safe to say that this map is won. I will also add, I do not believe this map is nearly as difficult as the last one, although that might just because I screwed up the last one and didn't play it as I should have, but hard to say. But yeah, I think I'm going to go until I get rid of the spore launcher, and then I think at that point I'm just going to call it regardless, because I think at that point I'll probably have... I should have hold, and then... What would I push for? Oh god, that's going to be annoying. One of those I've won, but I actually need to properly show the game that I've won. Okay, you shield go there. Shield activates, that way those stop producing creeper. Perfect. Why are these eggs now coming over onto this side? Go onto the other side, go away. I don't want to deal with you. Can't overload. Should have figured, but... Excellent, this is done. Where do I put you? I'm gonna try and put it on this high ground around here so I can start sieging this area. Because the creeper production over here is what's currently causing me the most problems with it kind of bleeding up into here. This is being suppressed. This, like, the entire west side has shield coverage. An air sac cauldron is about to activate, but I'm not too concerned about that. I'm just going to make sure I've got good sniper coverage. And probably just, you know, an extra bit of missiles. Never gonna hurt. I would really like fire range, because that's one of the best ways to deal with it. It's to deal with an air sac. Oh, I don't have missiles. Are any of these going to hit the visual? I think that these are going to get shot down. But I'm going to get 3 missiles, and the idea is that they are going to just be in range of that to snipe them. I don't know, I'm going to deactivate this just to be safe. I really don't want to lose it right now. Perfect. So this should take out the advanced emitter. Perfect. This V-shield will protect against skimmers. I'm trying to figure out what my next priority should be. Oh, this got stuck. Whatever. I'd really like to push into here so I can take this red on ore without a V-shield, so I can use this V-shield elsewhere. But that is not a high priority. So, I need to cover my flanks. Again, my priority is this spore launcher. Get rid of that. Okay, I've got shields everywhere. I've got snipers everywhere. I've got multiple missiles that will shoot down those air sacs. I'm not concerned about air sacs. Okay, perfect. My energy production still isn't where it needs to be. Okay, well I have a bunch of Liftic. So let's start investing into blasters and heavy blasters. That might be a bit much. Let's just get a connection here just to be safe, because I don't like having a single connection point to these. Alright, so I'm going to keep this shield here to dampen this. God damn it, stop sending eggs this way. Send the eggs, don't care where. Like, I don't know, over to this one. This emitter needs friends. Go send the eggs over there. Oh yeah, this one's desperately low on friends. Send eggs there. Okay, I think these missiles be enough to deal with those. I don't want to lose that shield right now. It's not enough. Okay, so the idea is that those... those will be in range of the spore launcher next time, and they will just be able to lay into the thing. Alright. Oh, I almost have access to that one, which is a nice surprise, honestly. I guess it's just sheer volume of firepower. This here. Oh, I don't need this. Yeah. I think that had nothing valuable, question mark? Hold on, this is what saves it for. I should probably drop a save anyway. But drop a save, go into the editor, what are you? Oh, launcher. Yeah, I knew that. I should have remembered that one. I checked it and I went not important because launchers take a ton of, what's it called? Redon or ARG, I guess to be more accurate, ARG. And well, I'm still a bit short on that. Like I have a supply of it and things are going well. It's what I'm gonna be spending my energy on because yeah, I'm trying to build too much at once. But I almost have the V blasters up, which are gonna do great. Okay. Okay, let's just get these in position. So these should basically spawn camp the It's a bit much, but this will absolutely just fully spawn camp the spore launcher for spores. I'm gonna probably need to deactivate the V shield right when it fires, but the idea is that I'm going to clear this out very quickly, and then I have 2 minutes to push in and get a nullify on it. And with that, I'm just gonna get a bunch of snipers ready, because the shield is all. The idea is the shield's gonna pop up, get in there, pop all the eggs in a position where they can be sniped, and then the snipers will take care of them permanently. Where if I just kind of leave them, they'll just flow off, and then they'll become a problem when I have to actually deal with them. Okay. Just a quick glance to make sure that everything is going okay. I have a bit of energy, so I'm going to spend it on mortars over here. At this point, I'm just going to start pushing up with more and more cannons. Just get me some more of you. Mortar, mortar. You two move up. I'm just going to start laying into this area. And I'm actually going to get a terp right now for right here. So when this gets unlocked, I get it. You turn off so I don't lose you two up. Perfect timing. Of course it did. And now I can't push in. Actually, maybe I can with the shield. Go, shield. Alright. Let's see if I can get this to work. Nullifier. That is the sound of me running out of energy, because I'm trying to snipe all of these eggs. You come in and help. Is there anything I can do about the energy other than just kind of tank it? I mean, I could make one more V rod for whatever that's worth. It's not going to do too much, but it'll do something. Just you stop going. Once I get this nullified, I'll figure out what I'm doing. Okay, yeah. My energy is starting to stabilize. This is going to activate, and I think I can fairly safely just shove this into here just to get all of the eggs sorted. Now it's time to activate these and try and get as many egg kills as I can. Well, those eggs are going to escape and cause me some minor problems. I wonder if I can actually protect this area. Okay. You lot disarm while that V shield gets in position. Now it's on. Go, 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 go. Kill as many eggs as you can. The spore launcher neutered. I think that I'm going to actually start to try and get the a connection point between the here and let's use right here. Okay. So at this point, I think that this is going to go here, here, and then, yeah, the last one is just going to be there. Okay. Yeah, so the fact that I've lowered the creeper levels means that this advancement is now more powerful and is starting to push into here, which is not great, which means I need more mortar defenses to defend it. And I think that that is a good enough reason to come over here next. Take out this advancement next because it's close to my base and it's causing me problems. Oh, well, perfect timing. You two. I'm gonna put you... I'd like to put you on a high ground so you can just start hammering stuff, but that might not be 100% viable. But you should be fine right there. And... yeah, you can go right there and just start destroying this. So my next priority are going to be this advanced emitter and this advanced emitter. That'll get me the summoner, and then I think... yeah, once I get rid of the advanced emitters, that will drastically reduce the production of what I have to deal with. Which... okay, I've got this fire range, no doubts. Fire range will help me against skimmers and blobs, which are kind of my biggest concern. It also helps with my general weaponry. Okay. To move up, I've got a ton of liftic right now, and I'm just going to sink that into 3 more blasters. So, yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna aim for, yeah, this advanced emitter, but I wonder if it makes more sense for me to just kind of lay into the mortars something fierce. Just start hammering this so I can actually start moving the V shield gen that's right here, because right now that's what's giving me access to this red on. So I can't move it until I actually start clearing out this creeper. I'm guessing this was nothing valuable because I didn't bother taking note of what it was. I'm going to take a risk to move this V shield up. Orbitals, yeah, okay, whatever. It's not bad, but... okay, well, the egg count has drastically reduced. I really do not have a good amount of sniper defenses over here now. Actually, no, I do. I missed these two. Okay, now, this red on, I'm going to try and protect with you, so that you basically could just come down here, land right here, and just let me push into this advanced emitter. Because this, this heavy blaster absolutely destroyed it. Alright, and yep, I've got micro rips on both sides, so I'm not, this connection is not critical to my base anymore, which is nice. But yeah, I think at this point the map is won, so I am just going, in the video I'm probably just going to set this on fast forward. And yeah, I'm really only just going to go for a map completion. But other than that, I guess enjoy the time lapse. Well, I could continue on, but I think at this point it's fairly clear that this is a win. You wanna know what? Actually, where's the last info cache? Is right here. I think I'll just grab that and then I'll call that good. I'm not gonna go for totems or reclaim, but let's at least just get this. Then with that, that will be 3 of the 5 objectives, including hold, which is a pretty good ending. And with that, that is all for today. Have a great day and goodbye.